In today's video, we're going to talk about a Differential Scanning Calorimeter, or DSC. It is a type of calorimeter, meaning that it measures the amount of heat that is flowing in or out of the sample. This method complies with ASTM E698, E793, E1269, and E1356. DSC applies to a wide range of materials, including metals, ceramics, powders, liquids, and especially polymers. Each polymer sample is different from the others due to its differences in crystallinity, thermal history, and average molecular weight. DSC is an excellent tool for revealing these subtle differences between samples. DSC is also one of the most commonly used methods for measuring the specific heat capacity, or CP, of your material. This parameter describes the amount of heat you need in order to raise the temperature of your sample by 1 degree Celsius. It is one of the most fundamental thermal properties that is required for accurate thermal simulations. A DSC measurement can review the thermal behavior of your sample. This means that you'll be able to understand what happens to your sample at different temperatures. Does your sample melt? Does it undergo a phase transition, such as a glass transition or a crystalline transition? What is the heat capacity of your sample? These are some of the questions that can be answered by performing a DSC measurement. An ideal sample would have dimensions below 4 mm in diameter with 1.5 mm height and would have a flat contact surface facing into the crucible. For each sample, a minimum mass of 1 gram is recommended. If smaller size samples are not available, we could also prepare an appropriately sized sample from a bulk sample within a facility. Any thermal events will appear as the so-called peaks and valleys in a DSC thermogram. If the line is flat, the sample is thermally stable at that temperature. An upward peak would imply that an exothermic reaction is taking place, and a downward dip would imply that an endothermic reaction is occurring. If such peaks are present, we can integrate the area between the baseline and the peaks to calculate the associated enthalpies of the reactions. Our lab offers a unique capability of Rigaku's DSC Vesta's sample observation feature. This allows us to provide a real-time footage of a measurement to further deepen the understanding of your samples with thermal behavior at different temperatures. Our DSC is also equipped with the modulated DSC capability. This allows for the separation of the reversible and irreversible reactions while obtaining the specific heat capacity data simultaneously. We can also perform high-pressure DSC at pressures up to 480 bars and 110 degrees Celsius. This allows for thermal behavior characterization and specific heat measurements of your sample at representative conditions. To learn more about TAO's testing capabilities, please visit our website, or if you'd like to speak to our account managers, feel free to contact us via email or phone number.